Think about apples, you probably think about the fall, right? But did you know summer is actually an important part of the apple growing season? From downpours to heat waves, this season has already caused some challenges. Leanne Beyer has that story.
From blossom to harvest, apples are sensitive to every shift in the weather. And this season has thrown a bit of everything at growers. Between heavy rain and high heat, farmers are watching closely how their fruit is responding. Still, one local farmer says the crop is off to a strong start, even if the weather has brought some challenges.
The apples actually look great this year, but we've had a ton of extra rain. And now this recent heat, it's created some problems for us, but otherwise the apples look fantastic.
That extra heat and rain may be good for growth, but they also open the door for pests, bacterial infection, and scab, a disease that damages the skin of apples and makes them harder to sell. But those aren't the only threats growers are facing.
Fire blight is something that can attack the tree, and within a year or two it can kill the entire tree. And the most difficult thing about fire blight is you can try and cut it out, but it doesn't necessarily remove the problem, and it spreads very easily. So with additional wetness and wind, the fire blight can move through the orchard really quickly and take out a huge portion of your crop.
To stay ahead of these risks, growers are sticking to strict spray schedules, but more extreme weather means more frequent treatments, higher input costs, and a greater demand on equipment and labor.
One of the things that conventional apple farmers do is we have to spray. We have a regular spray schedule to help mitigate all of these risks. And one of the biggest problems when you have additional heat and additional rain is just the increase in the amount of applications you have to put on, which means a huge increase in your input costs, additional laborers. You have to make sure your equipment is always working because you're spraying more than you typically would.
With harvest season still weeks away, farmers say there's time for the crop to either bounce back or even take a hit, depending on what Mother Nature sends their way next. Reporting in Williamson, Leanne Beyer, News 8.